Hi everyone, we are back from Disney World now, and as kind of a way to sort of avoid having feeling too much of the Disney blues, we thought we'd just show you our haul, everything we bought while we were in Disney, to make us feel a little bit better, didn't we? We did buy quite a lot of things this time, and we really thought we weren't going to, didn't we?
Yeah, we kind of did a bit of a last minute shop, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we didn't feel like we were in the shops as much this year. I think it's probably because we were only there in December, and there are lots of things that are the same, but then there are a few things that are different as well, and we've bought a lot of merch in the past as well, so yeah, I didn't think we spent that much time in the shops, but when it came time to shop, I don't think we did too bad, did we?
So, we'll show you everything we bought. We bought from kind of all over the place this time. Sometimes it's very tempting just to get it all in the Emporium, but we didn't actually spend that much time in the Emporium this time.
Yeah,
so
really.
we'll tell you where we got it all from, if we can remember, and we'll try and give you all the prices and things as well. And the prices we'll tell you will be including tax. Obviously when you're shopping it's all priced up excluding tax, and then you add that 6.5% on. We just think we've done all the workings out so you guys know exactly how much we spent on each of the items, so all of the prices are including tax. So excited to show you what we got. So this year we spent a little bit more time in Disney Springs, didn't we? Yeah, we sometimes, it's kind of that thing where we have like a couple of hours in the evening and then we rush down to Disney Springs and have a mad dash around Uniqlo and World of Disney. But this time we went back a few times, didn't we? Spent a bit more time there, but then did our usual thing of buying everything last minute. So we did go into World of Disney, which we're loving, by the way. It has been refurbished, hasn't it, since we were last there, and the pictures and video that we've seen really didn't do it justice, did it? It really looks amazing. The only thing we would say is before they used to kind of have a lot of it sort of like separate rooms, like it felt a bit more like very separate areas. Now it's really open plan, so it's really like hard to remember where you've been already and where you haven't been. But we love all the little magical touches, all the projections and everything just look amazing, don't they?
Yeah, and like the items are kind of grouped together from what film it's from, all the princesses are together, all the Toy Story bits are together, so you can kind of like, at first it seems really overwhelming when you go in there because you can just see everything straight away, but when you actually have a good look you can kind of see that how it's kind of been structured in a way. But yeah, we really liked it, didn't we?
Yeah. So one of the things that I really wanted to get this trip was a Disney mug. So in December we bought our first ever Disney mugs. We never risked trying to get them home before just in case they broke in the case, but we really love our Disney mugs that we bought in December. So I really wanted another one. The one I bought is Christmas as well, and we are in June now, so I thought it'd be quite nice to I'll still use my Christmas one, but it'd be quite nice to have another alternative as well. And this is one that I had seen in our December trip, and it is the princess mug. So it's got all of the different castles for all the different princesses, and it's just really cute. And inside it says once upon a time, not sure if you can see that there, and it's just a really nice shape and size, and yeah, I really love this one. It is one that I'd already seen, so I really wanted to get it, unless something else caught my eye, but this was the one. This actually cost $18.10, which again I think we always manage to choose the most pricey mugs that they've got. But yeah, this one's going to bring me joy, so definitely going to get my use out of it if the last mug's anything to go by anyway. So that is the mug. I also really wanted to get a new keyring for my keys. The last keyring that I bought lasted me a really long time, and yeah, it was a really tough decision trying to find a new one. But we're not sure if we've talked about this before, but we really want to get around all of the Disney parks all over the world, don't we? So when I saw this keyring, I thought that is perfect. It's just going to be like a really nice reminder that that's our goal. So it is, I'll do my best at trying to show you. It's basically a Disney key for each Disney park. So there's one for Disneyland, there's one for Disneyland Paris, Shanghai, Hong Kong, obviously Disney World as well, and Tokyo. And it's really nice and light, which I quite like. My keys are already very heavy. And yeah, I just thought this was really cute, and it would be a nice reminder every day that that we really want to get around all those parks. So this was $13.84 including tax. Which is kind of the general price for most of the key rings. Yeah, so I really love this. Another thing I really wanted to get this trip was some new ears, wasn't it? Yeah. You've got a lot of ears, haven't you?
My collection is growing. I do try and try not to buy them, but yeah, it is growing a bit.
Yeah, so I have had these classics for 4 years. They've been on 7 Disney World trips. They've been on 3 Disneyland Paris trips, and I absolutely love them, and I've always kind of been looking for some of the ones as well, but never really found any that were 100% me until I saw these ones. So these are the 2019 navy blue with all the park detail on there. I just love these.
Yeah.
We do wear a lot of blue, and I wear a lot of things that go with blue, and when I saw these I just thought that they're just going to be really, they're going to go nicely with all my outfits. I am really bad at making decisions and knowing which ears to put on in the morning, and you always ask me, don't you?
Yeah.
She's like, which ears do I put on with this outfit? And I have no clue. So yeah, I thought getting some ears that are going to go with more things is going to really help me decide which to wear, whether to wear my classics or whether to wear these. So I absolutely love these. All of the ears are the same price, I think. Yeah. So including tax, these were $29.81, and I'm assuming you can only get them until the end of the year, really, because they are the 2019 ones, unless they decide to keep them around. So I thought I better get them while I had the chance. So that is my ears, and I bought one more thing from World of Disney, which it's kind of something that I thought I'd get before we got there, but I wasn't. I was thinking I was going to get the t-shirt version of this. I didn't know I was going to get the hoodie. You might have seen this on Instagram. It's really popular this year. We saw a ton of people wearing the t-shirts. Yeah. It was super hot, so we didn't see anyone in the hoodie. No. I'm sure people have this though, because it is really soft. It's really good quality. I love the design, I love the colour, yeah. And I'm really going to get my wear out of this while I'm home, and probably for trips to Disneyland Paris and to the other Disney parks when it's not the height of summer as well. So this was one of the probably the most expensive thing that I bought. It was $58.57 including tax, but I'm really going to get my wear out of this, so I didn't mind paying a little bit extra just because it's really nice quality, and yeah, I'm gonna get my wear out of it.
Now, a shop that we really love in Disney Springs is the Ever After Jewellery Co and Accessories shop. It's such a beautiful store, and they've got Pandora in there, they've got the Dooney and Burke handbags, they've got Loungefly handbags and purses, and yeah, everything. And it is gorgeous. And the cast members in there are so friendly, yeah, and just lovely to talk to. And we were in there a couple of times really trying to decide on which Pandora charm to get, because we always get a Pandora charm. We didn't actually buy a Pandora charm from there though, did we?
No.
But on our last night at Disney Springs, and we kind of just got lucky with this. We went in there when we found something completely new that we hadn't seen anywhere before, because this was the first day that these actually came out, which is the new Magic Kingdom pattern for the Loungefly bags. And this is my bag here, and it is amazing. And we were looking for these Loungefly rucksacks anyway, yeah, weren't we? But when we saw the Magic Kingdom one, we knew that it was the one. It's got some of the characters on there, it's got Cinderella Castle, it's got some snacks on there, and we just thought, I mean, these bags, lots of people have them, don't they?
Yeah.
And they are so beautiful. in any of the designs. But what's great about this one as well, I think, is the colour, because you know, some of the lighter ones are really, really nice, but when you're kind of getting on a ride and putting it down on the floor and things, I'm sure that it's going to get dirty pretty quick. But this one's a nice colour, and hopefully will hide any dirt from the bottom of the ride or anything like that.
It's absolutely something you will use like every single day.
Yeah. We kind of have been converted a little bit with our, if you've been with us for a while, you know that we used to completely not do park bags at all. But obviously since we've been filming and we bought a new camera, it's a lot more difficult to go out without a bag. And also we've been visiting at different times of year where you're going to need extra things, like in the winter and in kind of the start of the summer months as well. So it's nice to go out without a bag, and sometimes we'll like take it in turns for who's going to carry the bag. So we don't always have to have one, but we're kind of more getting into either having a bag for accessories purposes to make it look nice, but the main thing is that we can take our camera out and things like that. So this is just perfect,
and we got one each.
Of course we did.
And it's really nice actually, and what took a long time in the shop was us deciding exactly which one we wanted, because although it is exactly the same pattern, the cut is different on them. So I really love this one because it's got Cinderella's castle right in the middle, and it was just the placement of the characters and things. So they are really individual, and I've got a feeling this bag's going to be really, really popular.
Yeah, definitely. We just fell in love with it straight away as soon as we walked into the shop. So I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot more of these around. And you know, Magic Kingdom is our favourite park, so we had to have them, didn't we? These Loungefly rucksacks kind of a very similar price. They do vary. This one in particular was $75 without tax, so it was $79.88 including tax. It is an expensive buy, but when you know what you want and you've kind of resigned yourself to the fact that they kind of, the price is in that ballpark if you do want one of these Loungefly rucksacks, and you know how much you're going to use it as well, because we'll probably use it at home, in the parks, all the different parks hopefully. So we think this, even though it's a more expensive purchase, is going to be a really good buy for us.
So one place that we always make sure we visit, even if we only have like 20 minutes, like our trip in December, is we like to go to Uniqlo at Disney Springs. It's a really, really nice shop. If we have time, we'll look around the whole shop, but if we are just sort of short on time, or we're shopping specifically for Disney things, we just stick to their whole Disney area. And I think we said this before, Uniqlo are really good value for money for their Disney merchandise, and they have some really unique stuff and prints and things as well. So we did spend a little bit of time over in their Disney section, and I bought this, which is a very cute t-shirt. The cut of this is really, really nice when you're wearing it, and it's got Dumbo on there. And what's really cute about this is the design carries on onto the back as well. And yeah, I actually did wear this while we were there, which is why I've just got it got it back out of the wash. Yeah, I just thought this was really, really pretty, and yeah, I had to have this. It was really cheap as well. It was $15.87. So for a Disney t-shirt, I think that was really reasonable. The final shop that we bought something from at Disney Springs was the Disney Style store. I think it's maybe only the first time we've actually been in there, isn't it? Yeah, we didn't quite get to it on our last trip, and I don't think it's been there for that long, but we absolutely love it. If you know us, you know that we love putting our Disney outfits together, and we are big into Disney Style anyway. So it was nice to see all those items put together in the same shop, and we spent quite a lot of time in there. And the purchase that I made was a t-shirt with Hey Hey. So we love Moana, don't we? Yeah. And you can get this shirt from other places as well. I think I did see it in one more place, but I can't actually remember
where it was, but yeah, this was some Disney style. I did wear it while we were there, and yeah, I loved it, and I had a lot of compliments on this shirt as well. This was $37.27, which is kind of the going rate for Disney t-shirts when you buy them from a Disney shop. Yeah, they're normally around like $34.99 without tax, so that's kind of like, I would say, like the going rate for a Disney shirt in Disney World. And yeah, I've already worn it once, so sure, lots of wears to come, and I'll definitely be getting my money's worth. Now on to Magic Kingdom. We did spend a little bit of time in the shops in Magic Kingdom, and something caught my eye fairly early on in the trip, so I knew I couldn't go home without it. We were actually in Big Top Souvenirs, which is kind of towards the back of Fantasyland, near the Dumbo ride, Barnstormer, and the meet and greets over there. And this is what I saw as soon as I walked in. It's Dumbo with big feet. Big feet Dumbo. And he kind of, and we haven't got that many plushes, but he like literally looked me in the eye, and so I couldn't really say no to him. And it's been a big year for Dumbo, and so I thought it'd be a really nice time to get it with the new live action film kind of coming out this year and everything. So yeah, I just saw it and I loved it. So yeah, this is going to add to my very small collection of Disney plushes. But yeah, it just kind of spoke to me and had that an emotional thing going on then. So this was $28.75, and they're doing a lot of these big feet ones as well that I just think are really cute. Yeah. Another thing that we bought from Magic Kingdom, we mentioned it earlier on, is about every year, every time we visit a Disney park, we try and get a Disney Pandora charm for our bracelet, don't we? And this is where we normally get it from. It's Uptown Jewelers on Main Street in Magic Kingdom. And this year, on this occasion, we went for the Mickey Mouse Club charm. Hopefully you'll be able to see that. We will take photographs and put them on Instagram of anything that's really small so you can see. But it's got kind of the diamante sparkles around the outside, a little picture of Mickey with the kind of red band, and also when you turn it over it says Mickey Mouse Club. So I'm really not sure if you can see that, but we will take photographs so you can see it on Instagram. We always tend to go for the more expensive charms because we do like a bit of sparkle. Yeah. And yeah, we both bought one of these, didn't we?
So it's one of the only times we've ever both bought the same one. Yeah. And I had my heart set on a completely different one before I got there, and then I saw that, and with it being Mickey's birthday and everything, I just thought, we'll both get the same one. So it looks really cute, doesn't it, with all of the ones?
It really does. And that was $90.53 including tax, so not the cheapest charm that they do by any means, but something that meant something to us for this trip. So yeah, we both had to have one, didn't we? Now on to Animal Kingdom now. We love shopping at Animal Kingdom, don't we? We feel that that's the park that have some really different and unique items that you won't find anywhere else. And our next purchase is one of those unique items. Every year we buy a wind spinner for the garden, and usually we get it from Epcot during the Flower and Garden Festival. Actually this year they'd already closed up their store before we got there, but then we found them at Animal Kingdom and were able to make this purchase, which is a Tree of Life wind spinner. We haven't yet opened it up. You do have to kind of open it up, and it kind of makes a bit of a spiral shape, and so it will reflect the sun and spin in the wind. And the only place you can get this one from is Animal Kingdom. So it was a great buy. We just loved it the minute we saw it. That was $37.28, and it's kind of a little stall at the Mombasa marketplace. So and they have lots of different ones. They have some really nice big ones that we really love that we just can't get home. So yeah, they're absolutely beautiful. They're made by eye catchers, and they are online. But yeah, we always try and get one of these on each trip.
Now, a very last minute purchase off the trip. Literally, we were about to get on the Tragical Express at the hotel at Coronado Springs where we stayed, and we remembered that there was a couple of things that we hadn't managed to get yet. So we quickly ran in as the bus was just about to arrive, and I got these. So basically, before we got to Disney World this time, I'd seen people wearing these ears, and I was kind of like, you know, tempted with them. I thought I'd give them a try on and see if I liked them. I actually tried these on at the same time as I tried on the navy blue 2019 ears, and I couldn't decide, and I was like, do I get them both? Like, I didn't know what to do. And basically I looked for these again in World of Disney, and I couldn't find, you know, any that I really liked where, you know, the bow was in the right shape and the ears were the right shape. And yeah, I was trying to be a bit picky. I think it's just because I've only got these sort of ears, and yeah, I wanted them to be the perfect ones, and I couldn't find them until we went into Panchito on the last day, and I just really loved the shape and everything was right with these ones. So I got them, and these were again the same price as all the ears, which is $29.81 including tax. And yeah, so I've kind of gone from having sort of one pair of ears to three, which is going to make decision making really difficult, but I figured that they're all really cute and that they're all going to look really nice. So yeah, I got these. You also made a purchase from the hotel shop.
Yeah, if you've been with us for a while, you'll know that on each trip I get a pin to commemorate the trip. I don't actually wear them, I just keep them as in a keepsake box, just to remind me of that trip. And so I had to get the one for Coronado Springs. It was our first day at Coronado. We really loved it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be putting on our kind of room and resort tour very soon, so you'll be able to see what it was like. But I just thought it was a really cute pin as well, and I love the colours on there, and
it's a hidden Mickey.
And it is, and yeah, I just felt like it's our first day at Coronado and a first day in a moderate resort, so I had to kind of get a pin that would remind me of that. So yeah, I absolutely love it. I think it's going to be one of my favourites.
So we actually decided this was going to be the year where we made it back to the outlets. Very long time ago we used to sort of have a mall day and go off of Disney property and go shopping. We haven't done that for a really long time now.
No.
And kind of what tempted us was everyone keeps vlogging their trips to the Character Warehouse, which if you don't know about it, you should definitely look into it. Basically, it is at the outlet malls. It's run by Disney, and it is basically all of the things that Disney have been selling in the parks that they are no longer going to be selling in the parks. They basically bring them to Character Warehouse and sell them for really good prices. We kind of were hoping to get there before it opens, because we have been told that the best time to go is first thing in the morning. I think a lot of people do go early and they'll just grab as much as they physically can. We weren't there for opening, so I'm not sure what would have been there in the morning, but we still found some really nice things. And we still sort of got, I think, probably the most amount of things from any shop in Character Warehouse. So yeah, one of the things that we both bought was something that we have been after for a really long time. Like, we saw them in the parks pretty much as soon as they came out, and we're like, we're definitely going to get them. And it's these Star Wars light up ears.
Yeah.
So when Disney started doing these really cool light up ears, which have got the whole like covering of plastic where all the lights appear, Star Wars ones were pretty much the first ones to come out.
Yeah.
And they're amazing because it just looked like you've got lasers going all the time, and they just look really cool. And by the time we were kind of decided we were going to buy them, they brought out a few more in the range, so we actually didn't get these ones. I ended up with another pair, but I still really love these, and every time we see someone in them, we're like, oh, wish we'd have got them. And we found them at Character Warehouse for a a bargain.
They were a bargain.
$8.51, including tax. And these ears are pretty expensive when you buy them in the parks. So yeah, we're really like happy that we've got some, especially with Galaxy's Edge opening, and you know there seems to be an expansion with the whole Star Wars franchise. So we've started getting a lot more Star Wars related things, and it would kind of feel like we were missing something if we didn't have these Star Wars light up here. So we've got a pair each, and we got them for an absolute bargain.
Yeah, real bargain.
Something else Star Wars that I got actually, which I'm really surprised that I managed to find. This was a really nice, and it was the last one. It's actually a Star Wars hoodie. So I just thought I really love the design on this. You've got a really cool Star Wars sweatshirt that I love. And when it's a bit colder during the Star Wars fireworks, it's really nice to have something cozy on. So I thought this would be absolutely perfect. For a Character Warehouse purchase, it was on the higher end. Price wise, this was $21.29, but it's still an absolute bargain for a Disney hoodie. Yeah, so that was amazing. Really happy with this, and happy that I found the last one.
Yeah, something that I've seen on lots of trips before, and was this close to getting, was a new phone case. I looked at this one when I got my mini one, and I've had my mini one for quite a long time, and I just, when I saw it, I thought, well, it must be fate, which is the Ariel. I don't know how well you can see that. The Ariel phone case, and it's got sparkly bits around the outside, and I just love how she looks on the picture, and I think it's going to look really nice with my rose gold iPhone coming through it as well. These, I'm not actually quite sure how much phone cases are in the parks at the moment.
They're quite expensive. I looked at one and it was like $50 or something. I mean, they're not all $50, but like, yeah, and also the range as well. Like, we've got really old iPhones, like we're on the 6S still, and a lot of the really cool designs that they're bringing out are pretty much only for sort of the newer shaped iPhones as well, so it's getting harder for us to buy a phone case in Disney.
Yeah, I really love this one, and this was $8.51 including tax. So really, again, a bargain. I could have bought this quite easily at full price in the parks. I went with a different one, and I've still ended up with this one for a really cheap price. So I was really pleased with that.
Now, we did buy a few more items of clothing as well. As far as we could tell, there was no fitting room at Character Warehouse, but they do have a massive big mirror, so if you're wearing sort of like a strappy top or something, it's really easy. You can just go over into the corner and try on near the mirror, which is what we did. I bought a very cute t-shirt. They had a few of these left actually, and I actually hadn't seen this in the parks, but I really love it. It's a little Mickey t-shirt. And it's really soft, it's really lightweight, it fits really nicely, and we're always after new Mickey t-shirts, aren't we? Because that's, you know, pretty much all we wear is Disney related clothing. And I thought that was really cute. This was really cheap as well, $13.84. So you cannot buy a Disney t-shirt for that kind of price, in this really good quality as well. So yeah, really had to get this one.
Yep.
I also got one as well.
Yeah, I got a Mickey one. I've actually seen this in the parks and really loved it. I'm glad I waited to get it, because I got it for a fraction of the price, which is the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse all over print t-shirt, which I thought would look great under like a black dungaree dress or dungarees, because I think these all over print t-shirts go really nicely under something else, or you could just wear it like with some shorts or something. You know, I've gone crazy for the Mickey Mouse Club stuff that's come out this year. That was $10.64 including tax, so an absolute bargain.
That is really
I
cheap.
know I will be wearing that on my next Disney trip for sure.
I got another t-shirt as well. Now this t-shirt I was this close to buying in December, but it was just one of those situations where we were sort of like kind of didn't have that much time to shop, but I really wanted it, and I got home and I was kind of disappointed with myself that I didn't get around to buying it, but I found it in Character Warehouse. It is the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party t-shirt from December.
Yeah.
So yeah, I really wanted this at the time. December was the first time we've ever been to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party. We had the absolute best time, didn't we? If you haven't seen our vlog, please do check it out, because it was amazing and so much magical stuff happened. And you know, we love Christmas anyway. We figured we were gonna like it, but it's literally one of the best things we've ever done at Disney World. And if we could go again, we absolutely would do it in a heartbeat. And so to have something to commemorate that, even after, you know, 6 months later, when I thought all the merchandise was long gone, I found it in Character Warehouse, and it was an absolute steal. This cost me a little over $4. $4.25. And yeah, and it's gorgeous and it fits really nicely, and yeah, it's sort of an opportunity that I thought had passed me by, but I managed to get one, so I was so happy with it.
I got another top as well,
and it's beautiful.
It is. I've seen this in the parks as well, and it's kind of like a mix between a t-shirt and a blouse, I would say, and it's got Minnie there with the castle. It's kind of like a crepe material on the front, and then kind of a really soft tee on the back, which is grey, and it's got Walt Disney World on there as well. I don't know if you can see that, and it fits really nicely. It's something that you can kind of dress up or down, which I really liked. I'm always looking for different styles of t-shirts and tops that are Disney, so I thought that was a really good find. That was actually $10.64 including tax, so absolute bargain. Yeah, so I can't wait to wear that. Something that kind of matches that I also got was the mini scarf.
They had some really beautiful scarves in there.
They really did. I don't know if you can see that, but it's mini with hearts, and I can't wait. I'm going to wear this for work, maybe tomorrow.
Add a little bit of Disney style to it.
Yeah, we've got a couple of these scarves now, haven't we? And it is really nice to be able to wear just that little hint of Disney for work. So yeah, absolutely love that. That was $10.64.
And something else that I bought when we were talking about the Loungefly, that we love the Loungefly bags and we love the Loungefly purses, and they are like a little bit more on that expensive side. They have Loungefly in Character Warehouse, so if you're very lucky and you manage to find something, get yourself a bargain, because I got this beautiful Minnie Mouse purse. It is Loungefly. It's got Disney Parks Loungefly on the back. It opens up so you can fit your cards and things in there, and yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. They did have the bags of this in there as well, which were also beautiful. But this was an absolute bargain. This was $10.64. Like, for, you know, $10 you're gonna get a Loungefly purse. So yeah, I think the Loungefly stuff does go really quickly in Character Warehouse, because it's amazing and it's so cheap. But yeah, so if you can get yourself to Character Warehouse and find yourself a little bargain, a Loungefly bargain, then yeah, you'd be very lucky. I was really lucky to get this one.
Yeah, they, at the time as well, they also had the backpacks in the Mad Tea Party style, which they were really nice. So any of those more expensive items, or the kind of Loungefly, they even had, I'm sure they even had a Dooney and Burke handbag in there. I'm not even joking, but they're all behind the counter, so you can just ask to look at anything. But there was some real bargains happening, and yeah, considering that we went kind of later on in the morning after the first Mad Dash, I think we did really well and picked up some really lovely things for a fraction of the park's price.
So one more thing that we did buy in Character Warehouse, which we were 100% going to buy in the parks, because of our new Jigsaw puzzle obsession, was this beautiful Thomas Kincaid jigsaw puzzle.
Yeah, it's Beauty and the Beast.
I love Beauty and the Beast so much, and I love this design.
Yeah.
And we started collecting Disney jigsaw puzzles. We got a beautiful Thomas Kincaid one in December that we absolutely love, and we pretty much love every design that he does. But we had seen this design before. We really wanted to get it. Thomas Kincaid puzzles are a little bit on the pricey side as jigsaw puzzles go, but this one absolutely wasn't, because it was in Character Warehouse. For $10.
$10.64.
Now this one was behind the counter. Like we didn't see this in the rest of the shop, and the lady was kind of like, oh, we're holding those for somebody. There was a big stack of them behind the counter, and she's like, oh no, they're kind of already sold. And we were like, well, we really wanted one. And literally she's like, I'm pretty sure they're somewhere in the shop, like I'll go and have a look. She went and tracked this down for us. Like, we didn't see it. We did a couple of laps of Character Warehouse, and we did not see it. I don't know where she got it from. So I don't know where that came from. But yeah, we managed to get one, so we're so excited. We can't wait to do it. So something else that we had seen in the parks that we were really tempted to get on several occasions, I think it just happened again where we were like, it's really nice, are we going to use it, are we not going to use it? And then we kind of didn't commit to doing any shopping until the very last minute. And even still at last minute on the last night, we still looked at this and we still didn't buy it until we got to the airport. I love the last chance. The things that you can get at the airport. So we had last chance Disney Springs on the very last night. We had last chance Panchitos in Coronado Springs Resort, and then we still managed to make some purchases while we were at the airport.
Yeah, we did. There's two different Disney shops at the airport. There's the airport. Which was open in December. That's where I got my mug from last time. And also there's another shop as well, isn't there?
Yeah, it was being refurbished last time you were in at the airport. Yeah, they've done a really beautiful job, because it is such a gorgeous shop, isn't it? And we managed to find this, which we kind of wanted all along. And we didn't get, and we bought it last minute.
Bum bag, fanny pack, waist bag. I'm not quite sure what you're calling it, whatever they're going for. We just thought it's a really nice size. There's lots of luggage with this print on it, which we love the print. We love a Mickey head, don't we? And we thought it was a nice size just if we just needed to take the camera and the tripod out with us. And yeah, we just really loved it. It's got kind of Walt Disney World in the trim and on the belt part of it as well, and yeah,
and it was really reasonable as well. Like a lot of obviously a lot of the bags in Disney are on the more expensive side, but this one was really cheap. Was it $20, something like that?
It was, $21.29 including tax.
So yeah, really reasonable, and we're definitely going to use that, aren't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
And speaking of mugs,
this has become a thing now apparently. This buying your mug at the airport thing. This is my new
twice
thing.
in 2 trips.
It is quite similar to my other mug, so also maybe is a thing. And it's this, again, I've got another 4 parks one, but this time it's kind of like been drawn on like an animated style. It's kind of got the blue inside, which my last one has, and it says Walt Disney World. And yeah, it's got the Tower of Terror there with the Rock and Roller Coaster kind of shooting by there. It's got Small World in Cinderella Castle, Space Mountain, it's a bit for soaring up there, Spaceship Earth and the monorail, and Everest, the Tree of Life, Safari, all going on there. I absolutely loved it as soon as I saw it, and I actually didn't see this until we got to the airport. I hadn't seen this in the parks at all. So yeah, I thought, what a great find. And it was $14.90 including tax, so I didn't think that was too bad. Probably similar to my other one, but yeah, I just love it, and I love that you can get things with all 4 parks in it.
Yeah. So that was our haul from our recent Disney World trip. We are in love with everything we bought. We bought way more than we thought we were going to. But hopefully you all enjoyed seeing what we managed to pick up, and hopefully there are some of those things still available in the stores for when you go on your trip, if there's anything that you've kind of had your eye on from our haul. If you have liked this video, please do give us a thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. We really are so excited to show you this trip, and we hope you'll stick around and watch all of our upcoming vlogs from this trip, and hopefully you've already seen some of our vlogs from last trip as well. Also, don't forget about our social media, which I always do. Yeah, we took so many photographs. You know, we had the memory maker included in our ticket package because we're coming from the UK, and we always make sure that every time we see a photographer we get a photograph. You know, it's really important to be able to document and to have those memories, isn't it? So we must have thousands and thousands on our My Disney Experience at the moment, but we are in the process of downloading, and hopefully they'll eventually end up on our Instagram. So if you're not already following us on Instagram, please head over there and click the follow, and we're going to try and get those photographs on there so you can see what an amazing time we had. Thanks for watching. Have a magical day.